drugs. No. I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Hey, shorty with the long text, I don't talk.
Oh my god! Oh my god, he's so fucking hot.
2020,
Coming from the City of Angels, from the basement of Studio True, we bring to you the William Vinegar Show. So here he is, William Vinegar.
William Vinegar Show, episode 18. How's everybody doing out there? I want to send some shout outs. Shout outs to my people, the Vinegar family. Shout outs to my man Ed, who just became a granddad. Congratulations, my man. And to all my troops, shout out to you. Hit the like and subscribe if you like my content. It does good with my algorithm if you subscribe, so you can get your bell rung, so you know when my latest episode is coming. So I'm going to give you Jaime Dimon and his thoughts on the future. I'm also going to throw some shade at Anthony Mackie and the FBI. I'm also going to give you oh, excuse me. Got to clear that throat. I'm also going to give you a win for the California worker. A win for the California worker. I've often been told that I'm the champion of the worker. And I'm going to throw some shade at Anthony Mackie. I think I already mentioned that. And the FBI. And my commentary on Tupac's murderer. Tupac and Suge Knight. Be right back. Jaime Dimon said that, he's the CEO of J.P. Morgan Chase. He said that AI, which is crucial to his business, AI is going to be taking over a lot of things that humans can do and jobs can get lost. A billionaire would say that. But, he's been advocating for a 3.5-day work week. When I worked at Amazon, I worked 4 days, and it was great. Maybe me and Jamie can agree on that, shorter work week. But he said that would be because of AI taking over some things that humans would normally do. And you're starting to see that in checkout, the self-checkout lines, but I think that's more of a theft deterrent. A lot of retail organized crime now. That's always been. And let me let you guys know about a win for the California worker. Gavin Newsom just recently signed a bill that improves the paid sick leave that we get. It's gonna be from 3 days to 5 days now, and you get to carry over your sick hours. Some people get confused as far as that. Do it carry over? Do I lose them? Do I have to use them before the year is up? And I think that's a good thing that you get 5 paid days. 5 paid sick leave. It's hard for me to get sick time from my job. I can't never accrue enough. And it's going to bump up the accrue that employer must have. Must put towards your sick time. Then on that note, let me get to Anthony Mackie and the FBI. Talk a little shit and throw some shade at them. Be right back.
And I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is
talking shit and throwing shade at Anthony Mackie. He was out, I guess, on a junket, out to himself. And, a little boy seen him and wanted his autograph. He said no. So the boy went to his to his grandma, who he was with that day, and she asked, she walked up to Anthony and asked him, "Oh, can my grandson have your autograph? He loves you in your movies." And he said no. I don't know what I would have done in that situation. If I made as much as Anthony, and it's a little boy who idolizes me because I played in those Marvel movies. Come on, Anthony. How was you when you was a little boy? Who was your idol? Who did you want an autograph from? Now, me playing the devil's advocate right now, maybe, thinking of it in your shoes, maybe I would have had the same thought process as far as like, damn, I can't never be anywhere without anybody, walking up to me because I'm famous and asking for an autograph. I can't never get no time to myself. I can understand that, but go ahead and get the boy your autograph, okay? Damn. And the FBI. Talk some shit about the FBI. No, they're not after me again. No, they're not going to come to my door at 6 a.m. in the morning. And no, I'm not running from a subpoena. So, anyway, the FBI had been investigating in Pennsylvania for some Civil War gold that was buried there after the Battle of Gettysburg, about 9 tons of gold. And they were led on to this by a treasure hunting company called Finders Keepers. That was led on by that company. In 2018, they started the investigation, so they started digging. But before they did that, they had a independent company come out there and do a survey and, do whatever they do to find out if there's metal up under the ground. There was 9 tons of some metallic substance that resembled gold. 2018, the FBI began their investigation. And, maybe 2 years after they stopped, they said they didn't find anything. And, Finders Keepers want the video because after the initial report, the FBI said, there's 17 videos of us doing this. But now they tell the Finders Keepers that there's only 4. So they're suing them. And a federal judge just recently told the FBI to give over all the damn tapes. What did you do with the gold? Is it some mystery? Did somebody sneak off with the gold? Come on, FBI. It's still worth something. On that note, my commentary on Keefe D, Tupac Shakur, and Suge Knight. Be right back. This is going to be my commentary on Tupac Shakur, Keefe D, and Suge Knight. As everybody knows, it's been a couple of weeks since Keefe D got arrested by the Las Vegas Police Department for the murder of Tupac Shakur. He had, Keefe D, I'm speaking on now, he had been on all type of shows saying that he was in the car when it happened. It took the police department this long to figure out that he had something to do with it. Why did it take so long? If I'm correct, it's been over almost 30 years. Almost 30 years, Keefe D, a member of the Compton Crips, I believe, South Side, Southside Compton Crips. You know, I've heard all type of Crip gangs in Compton. Tragnu, CC Rider, but I think CC Rider was like a gang of them clicked up, But I'm going off on another tangent. They knew that Keefe D, had something to do with it. Were they trying to put the case together? I mean, did they have other witnesses saying that he was there and they corroborated his story that he was telling on Vlad, on was he on The View? Shit. All type of interview shows that he had been on, podcasts, that he had been on, and all of a sudden now you want to arrest him. There's another man in jail, Suge Knight. I've always believed that he had a certain type of jealousy towards Tupac. Because no matter what, and even though Suge Knight was known, even though Suge Knight had his own, his own name out there, everybody knew who he was. He still wasn't Tupac Shakur. Suge had money, fame. You want to call it underground fame before Death Row, but he had all that. An actual gangster. But still, Tupac surpassed him. You get Tupac on your label, some say forcefully. Head itch, sorry. Some say forcefully. There's been several instances and credible stories of intimidation by you in the music industry. Jodeci comes to mind, for one. But I've always believed that you had something to do with Tupac's murder. You got out of it practically unscathed. And if I remember that fight in Vegas, you was one of the ones that was instigating it. Maybe you are where you belong. And Tupac, we miss you, buddy. Wish you was here to listen to all this crap-ass music that's out now. But we'll get a youngins they flowers. You had to pick up the torch. You're no longer around. But get some satisfaction in the fact that, to my belief, the two men who orchestrated your murder is behind bars. And on that note, this ends episode 18. God bless, be true, and stay gold. Stay tuned for episode 19. 1